job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for
Good morning, Foran. Today is Wednesday, June 4th, and we'll be following a special 8-day schedule. Today's forecast is mostly cloudy, with a high of 80 and a low of 57 degrees, in addition to winds up to 9 miles per hour. Today's lunch is the chicken choice. There's popcorn chicken, boneless chicken, or chicken tenders available with sweet potato fries, in addition to pizza with a Caesar salad available also. There's also deli, chicken patties, and wraps available too. Attention all art students, especially first semester art students. If you had artwork on display in the annual art show, please see your teacher to collect your work. Work left after the last day of school may not be available to you in the fall. Attention all students who are taking AP Chemistry next year. There'll be a brief meeting today after school in room 409. Mr. Connors has the summer assignment packet and textbooks for summer work. Please see him before the end of the day to pick it up. The following foreign teams have home games this week. Today, varsity girls softball against Holy Cross at 4 p.m. at the Danielle Kemp Memorial Field, and varsity boys lacrosse today against Lakeview Nonatog Thomason at 6 p.m. at the Vito DeVito Turf Field. Hope you can come out and support your Lions. Now, let's hear a tech tip from Mr. Domeracki.
Okay, today we're going to talk about subsystems on an automobile. Here we have a truck that's fully loaded, so this thing is going to be jam-packed full of goodies. The first thing we're going to talk about is the cooling system, which every vehicle that's not electric has, and checking the coolant level. There are different ways of checking the coolant level. There's often a reservoir that's off to the side, and this one is right here where you can't see, but you'll open the cap, you'll top off the coolant with the proper type of coolant. You cannot use just any coolant. You have to use the type of coolant that is specific for your engine and automobile, or damage, over time damage will occur. If the radiator is hot, you will never ever open up the radiator. You wait until you can touch the cap, put your palm over it, and if it is not hot, or scalding hot, you push down on the cap, twist, and the cap comes off, and we top off the radiator with the proper coolant. Put the cap back on, push down and turn till it locks, and you're good for there. The next system we'll talk about is the brake system. We have the power brake system, which has a power brake booster, which you do not have to service, but you have a master cylinder for the brake system. There's a min-max line also on the brake reservoir. Minimum, maximum. You'll open the cap, either it's a twist cap or a pull cap. If there is a diaphragm in here that's all pushed out, you'll want to push it back in. This one does not have one. And you will top the brake fluid off with the proper brake fluid. Never ever use just any fluid. You will cause a braking issue, which you could get into a crash or harm somebody. You'll always use the proper brake fluid. This vehicle, it says right on the cap, use DOT3, Department of Transportation fluid, which is a DOT3. That's what DOT means. Sometimes they'll say you can use DOT4 only, DOT3 only, or top off with top 4. You have to read the directions. Put our cap back on. We have the battery. The battery you can test with different components, different tools. We have battery testers. There's hydrometers. For today, we will use just distilled water to top off the battery. If you have a conventional battery, if you have a sealed battery, you'll do nothing with it. there's no servicing. We have our windshield washer. Take the cap off. There's a picture of a windshield with wipers. We will only use windshield wiper solution. Never put soap in. Never use a funnel that you've used oil with, because that little bit of coating of oil will always coat your windshield. You'll never get that coating off. Never ever use a funnel that has ever been in contact with oil, because the plastic is porous. It will hold oil. You can wash the thing for days and never ever ever get it out. Either just pour the fluid into the washer container or get a dedicated funnel. We have our power steering system. If it's hydraulic, it will have power steering fluid. It's a hydraulic fluid. It is specific for this type of engine. Use what is recommended for your power steering system. And we have our, okay, last but not least, we have our engine oil, which we will check. We will only use the proper engine oil that the manufacturer recommends. We will always wipe the stick off, and we will look for two marks. There'll be a min-max mark, either it'll be a 2 dots or it'll say min-max, something to indicate the proper oil level. We will put the dipstick back into the tube without bending or kinking the dipstick. Wait, okay, you'll see it right at the max, and we'll turn the stick over to make sure it matches. Never ever hold the stick like so, because you can see the oil is dripping down, giving me a false reading. So the stick will always be held in this position. That concludes our basic subsystem check. Thank you very much.
Those are the announcements for today, Wednesday, June 4th. Good luck with testing and have an absolutely great summer, Foran.